I'm gonna let Shay in too.
Mm-hmm.
Shay just came in too. Hey everybody, we are live. It is 30 interviews in 30 days, day 22. And my guest for today is Joe Little the third, Grammy Award winning, Billboard winning, oh my gosh, lead singer of the group, the Rude Boys.
Rude Boys.
The Rude Boys. I had to get sexy with it. The Rude Boys. What?
That wasn't sexy.
That wasn't
It's
sexy?
the Rude. No, you're supposed to be like the Rude Boys.
Man, that was my look,
Let me help you. Let me help you with your sexiness.
Okay, help me out. All right, let me go. Go ahead.
Try it again. Say the Rude Boys.
The Rude Boys.
No.
No.
You gotta close your eyes and be just like,
Hold on. Grammy Award winner, Billboard winner, lead singer of the Rude Boys.
I like that. That's better.
You like that? Yes.
Yeah, you're doing good.
He's a natural born teacher. What's going on, Joe?
I mean, not much, just surviving the game, working on different projects and doing a lot of interviews and just, meeting a lot of new great people like yourself.
Yes, new great people. I'm excited. Thank you so much for being a part of 30 interviews in 30 days. I saw a post you posted drew me to you. And I was like, because I prayed on who to interview and but a post you posted drew me to you. And I was like, yes, I want to talk to you. So your journey is pretty amazing. You are the first African-American company or person to own a coffee business.
One of the first independently owned Black coffee franchise and brand.
Wow, the first independently owned.
Yeah, one of the first. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the very first. It might be. I think that I am. I've been doing this since 2010, and I didn't see any insight at the time. So it kind of propelled me to really engage in it. But since then, it's been a plethora of different coffee companies that have come.
All right, so it is actually a brick and mortar business in Cleveland.
I've had 3 shops. I've closed them. So now it's more so online, doing it online, which is better. It's much better. No overhead. And, the online sales is just at an all-time high. E-commerce is wonderful. So I like the way it is. I mean, I got a couple people talking to me about doing some licensings and open up coffee shops and carrying my brand. Got a couple shops that's carrying the brand right now. So just doing it like that after doing the Urbean Joe Cafe. So now just concentrating on blowing the coffee up, the brand itself.
Yes, let's go coffee. I have to be honest with you. I've never had coffee a day in my life. Not once, not one sip, not 1 ounce.
Girl, you've been living for 21 years and you ain't had no coffee.
Oh, you see me up 21 years, no coffee, none. Never.
21 years old and no coffee.
No coffee, none. I'm telling you, we friends. We just friends forever. I'm telling you, friends forever. Joe Little, I know that your journey has been pretty incredible. You have a whole documentary on your YouTube, but something about it was like, oh my goodness, what you've been through. I'm not glorifying the stage when you went to prison, but I want to know what was going through your mind. Tell me about the story of that moment, because I feel like if we find out what's going on through people's minds at the time that they decide to do this, that maybe it can help someone not do it. So take me back down the story when you meet the man, the legend, Gerald LeVert. It looks like everything's going great, and then you decide to go out and hustle. Tell me about that.
Well, prior to meeting Gerald, I'd already been hustling and doing, just being in the streets or whatever. It wasn't like I got a deal, start doing with Gerald, and I decided to do that. So it was something that was going on in our neighborhoods. And as a young Black man, a young Black teenager, I just didn't make the best decisions for my life. At that point in time, our brains are not fully developed. We haven't really been through nothing. So we go through our challenges and through decisions that we make. So, at that time, I was just choosing to be in the streets, or whatever. I was always singing and working on my craft, but I was dibbling dabbling in the streets. And so even after we had got the deal, after meeting Gerald and him putting us on, getting us a deal, I continued to do the same thing. And basically jeopardize my my chance, my shot, to get out here and be who God really made me to be. So it was just a learning lesson. Just going through my mind at that time, nothing. I was young. It was opportunity. And I just think that a lot of Black young men and women were taken advantage of at that time, to peddle drugs and get involved in the crack era and just help destroy our neighborhoods. I mean, we kind of did exactly what the powers that be wanted us to do, so they can come and just take it anyway. So, that's part of that. Was, I believe that the crack era and me being involved in it was part of a plan that we all fell for. And of course, young people going to fall for it. If you give some Black kids growing up in the hood opportunity to make money, they're not gonna look at that they messing up their own people or they messing up their own community or neighborhood. That they're inflicting a negativity on their people, on their race. So that's just basically where I was, and I was just blindly doing what I wanted to do, making the choices that I wanted to make, because I didn't have to choose that. And every Black female or young kid or teenager did make that decision. I was just one of the ones that grasped onto it.
Okay, so what you're saying, that's what I wanted to know really. Was it you didn't really have to, because you said you were a child that wanted to stay home when everybody was going out? You're like, no, I want to stay home and stay.
Well, you know what? When sometimes things come across your path and you make a decision to do something, or you try to fit in, with people, and you just go with and you follow with what the trend of things is going, or you get manipulated into a situation or whatever, and it happens. It's just something that happened. There's nothing that I even put thought into it. It's just, some of my friends was doing it. They was like, hey man, I'm making money. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna make some money too. So it definitely wasn't how I was raised and who I was raised to be. And it definitely wasn't the plan that God had for me at that time. But at the same time, I'm a person that always says God's plan is always perfect. So it was part of my story for me to get to where I'm at now, and me to have the knowledge to share with the world, and through my experiences, so we turn our challenges and things and bad decisions that we make into blessings by choosing to get an understanding out of it, and then being able to share with others to give them some insight in how they can or shouldn't or cannot, or don't choose to make bad choices like that.
Absolutely. So you get a chance. God is giving you a chance. You get it. You're out. You're ready. Rude Boys starts. Gerald LeVert gets you a deal, and you start. What was that? What did it feel like when you first got the deal? Like, what was that excitement like?
I was very excited because, you're looking at a gallery since I was 4 years old. I knew what my destiny was. I knew that music was me and I was music. And I know that I wanted to make it, that I wanted to sing for millions and win awards and have big songs. So I used to tell everybody that. At the age of 5 or 6, I was sleeping in the bed with records, albums and stuff, And then as I got older, I would sleep with them, read the credits and read, just be at the stereo and the 8-track player, just playing different stuff. I'm telling my age, right? Playing music, all types of music, from 70s soul to gospel to jazz, and was very influenced and intrigued by music. And I felt that burning desire inside to do music because it was for me. I was paying attention to my inner feelings and my inner compass to guide me. And I used to tell everybody I'm gonna make it. I'm a singer. I used to go around and tell people that. And as I got older, I got involved in the talent shows and showcases and was doing very well with that. And then through church singing, and then through high school and stuff like that. So it was the path. It was the path that I was supposed to try, and I was really excited about it. And then it just all roads led me to get with the guys who we were the Rude Boys before we came out nationally. I was the baby of the group, and we did a lot of bars and clubs and different stuff like that. But then at the point that I met Gerald, we were like a real hot item in Cleveland, like playing and gigging around. Um, and just was prepared. I prepared myself mentally, honing my talents to be prepared to, be able to put myself in front, me and Buddy at that, put ourselves in front of Gerald and for Gerald to like us and to take us up under his wing.
Was the music business everything that you thought it would be? I mean, you come out, how many albums did you actually make?
The Rude Boys, we did 2 together, and then I had a solo album on Atlantic Records,
Okay.
in which I recorded in Philly at Sigma Sound.
Hey,
with Mike Tarsha, worked with Jim Salomon, worked with a lot of the people, some of the Roots, but and one of my dear friends, one of my best friends in life, Charlie Mack, who I see that you know. Of course, everybody in Philly knows Charlie.
Okay, yes, Charlie and I definitely.
Charlie was my guy the whole time, and he's been my for a long time, man. When I think of Philly, that's the first person I think of, Charlie Mack, because he ushered me and took care of me daily for the 6 months that I stayed there. And I created my solo album there in Philly. So knowing that you're from Philly, Philly holds a dear place in my heart. 20th and Spring Street, the Corman Suites is where I resided. Around the community college. Every Sunday we used to go to the Platte and kick it on the Platte. On Saturdays we used to be down on South Street, kicking it, having fun. I go down there get my hair cut. And,
oh my gosh, you was Philly.
Oh yeah, Geno's, Geno's Philly cheese steaks, the Wawa. That's where I used to get my hoagies. So.
Oh look, and you called it hoagie. I'm so proud.
Yeah, because
you really have been doing.
Yeah, Subway is, so when people eat sub sandwiches, they really in Philly you're eating a hoagie.
Hoagie, yes.
But that was before the Subway era. So you're talking about 94. So Wawa was my place. I used to be in all the Wawas getting my hoagies. Matter of fact, it was a Wawa right behind the Corman Suite. What you doing? Letting people in?
No, I'm tagging you and tagging.
You ain't paying me no attention.
I am paying you attention. I'm paying attention to the hoagie and the Wawa. I'm just making sure I tag everything and make sure you're there and make sure I'm watching Facebook. But I got you.
Did you get my 2 requests? Did you tag me?
And that's what I'm doing right now. But you had my undivided attention because you're talking about the Wawa that was behind the Corman Suite. You're talking about Charlie, talking about the Platte. I'm on it.
Okay. She's a multitasker, y'all.
Yes, I wanted to make sure I got everything done because I don't want to miss a beat. I try not to miss a beat. So, Charlie Mack, did you see Charlie Mack with President Obama today?
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Yes, he's doing his thing. Him and his daughter.
Man. Charlie Mack is my dude, man.
Yes. He is definitely family over here. He of course, we did a whole challenge with Charlie Mack as far as a weight loss challenge. We were supposed to lose 20 pounds in 30 days.
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good.
Yeah.
Charlie done lost a lot. Charlie done lost a lot of weight.
He did, absolutely. But he's into health and fitness and making sure you live a healthier life. So are you into health and fitness or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat in almost 8 years now. I'm a pescatarian, so I eat some seafood and fish, stuff like that. But other than that, fruits, vegetables, vegetarian meals, stuff like that, and just eat healthy, work out. I just recently lost weight. I picked up some COVID weight. I picked up like a good 30 pounds.
Me too.
But you know what? But I see you working hard, sister.
I'm working.
I do. I see you working. No. I just want to commend you again and tell you to keep up the good work because, I was looking, then I went to see you boxing, you're putting your gloves on, doing your sit-ups in the ring and doing your dips and all that. And I see that you really desire to, be healthier, because I just had to drop, some extreme weight, but I did a 24-day soup fast.
Really?
And I put up a before and after picture on my Instagram and up on my
I think I did
on my Facebook and just showed everybody with dedication you know, you can lose weight and you be more healthier. Because I'm an entertainer, so don't nobody want no big fat man up on no stage for real.
Stop it.
I can't take my shirt off. You know what I'm saying? No, I
Oh,
mean,
that's what you be doing. You be taking your shirt off.
Yeah, well, my wife be there, letting these guns show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Let me listen. Wait a minute. You see that? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
I'm all there.
Get back.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me sit back. I'm sorry. Woo! Let me wipe on it. Yes. So tell me about that soup though. I'll find out more afterwards, but tell me a little bit about the soup because now I want it. I'm on it. I want this.
So you start off in the morning with oatmeal or cream of wheat. Mm-hmm. Now what I did. I did oatmeal or cream of wheat. I had some vegan butter. Then I had this sugar substitute called something all. I forgot. And then for lunch, I would eat a salad. No meat, no nothing. And then for dinner, a bowl of soup.
Was it homemade soup?
I had it mixed with this vegan soup that I had and some homemade soup. I'd mix it.
Okay. Can you cook?
I did it for 24 days straight. My face was this fat. It went down. You can see my jawbone when I grip on teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see that jawbone. Yup. You working it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stay back. Let me stay back.
I'm gonna send it to you.
No, seriously, I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna send it to you, and now I'm gonna be your accountability partner too. Because I'm gonna call you every day. I'm gonna be like, Shelly, did you didn't eat no because you can't eat sugar, and you're only supposed to drink water.
Oh, I like water. I love water.
No juice, water, no sugar, none of that.
That's hard. Now the sugar is hard. Even
and try to do it with no meat. Try to go without meat.
I don't know about that. I can't subscribe to that theory.
Yes, you can. For 24 days, you can't.
For 24 days.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Most certainly I will do this. No, you just said you my accountability partner.
The only way that I could really keep accountability is if I'm right there with you every step of the way. So you are your own best. You could be your own best friend or your own worst enemy.
No, I'm on it. When I say I'm telling you something, when I say I'm going to do something, you gotta understand. When I say I do something, I'm going to do it. 24 days. I'm gonna start on Monday. Today is what day? Today is.
You ready to start? You sure you ready to start on Monday?
I promise you, I'm ready to start on Monday.
Right. But you can't work out though neither.
Yeah, what?
You can't work out for those 24 days.
Oh, why is that?
Cause you're gonna pass out. What? You ain't gonna have enough food.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hungry like that.
You gotta let your natural metabolism, take its course. Then you can work out after the 20. It's really, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I did 24 days. It's really a 10-day. So let's not take it that far. Let's get you started on 1 week first. After the first 7 days, and we'll revisit and be like, all right, Shelly, because you can't work out for those 7 days.
Oh, I have an appointment with my trainer on the 5th, so I think I could do it though. I'm gonna do it.
What's the day? So how many days is it?
So November 5th is my training appointment. So
the day is the 22nd.
Oh, you just popped off the screen.
Yeah, that's because somebody trying to call me.
Oh, listen, y'all.
Hold on.
Don't call him now.
Let me put this on Do Not Disturb. Hold on.
That's all right. That's what happens when you in demand right there.
Man, there's only one person called. If I was a man, did it keep going off?
Okay, somebody has a question. I don't want to. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do it. I'm definitely doing it. I'm going to start. I am going to go to my training though. I have to do my appointment on the 5th. But I want to get to the question. Patrice Hawthorne is the 4th Peaches and Herb, and she wants to know what was your biggest pet peeve in the entertainment business, and what's your most treasured memory?
My biggest pet peeve is janky promoters.
Ooh.
And my biggest accomplishment, Billboard Award, Grammy Award, and #1 hit songs. And to work with the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. I got an unreleased duet with her.
Why
that I
isn't
was
it
able to
released?
do. Hey man, ask Clive Davis and Arista.
So
But I have it.
you have it, and you can't do anything with it, huh?
No, not right at this time. I had an interview the other night and I played it, and people enjoyed it. So
All right, so do now that you're doing independent, you have you released a few songs independently. Do you feel the need to be on a record label? Because you mentioned Arista.
I feel at 52 years old, I feel the need to just be on my own label. I mean, I've been on labels before. This is the independent era. So it's all about what you got to have money to push your project. So it's all about being able to put money behind it and put out good product. And this is a very opportune time for independent labels. You got all these social networks to build up your following. Everything is laid there for you, and you can do your own work. It's easier. So even if you're on a record label and they putting a lot of money behind you, it's easy for you to be seen. But why do that where you have to give up your masters and all the different stuff like that when you could just do it on your own? So anything that I'm doing from here on now is going to be independent. Now you might have cases, say a label come to me, a big major, say, hey man, we want you to sign a 1 album deal. Hey, I'll go do an album to get way more money and to get more exposure. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you're an artist and you're a creator and you create your own music, that I can always go in the studio and make music. So I wouldn't mind signing with somebody or them paying me some money, to do a project, because that's what it would be. You paying me to do a project. All right, you'll get this month percentage. I'll get this, that, and the other. Okay, let's make it happen. But I'm not signing no long-term deals. And listen, it's not a non-exclusive too. No non-exclusive deals.
No non-exclusive. So, but when you think about the record business in itself, you came out, you had a single, you won the Grammy, Billboard, but did it make the money that people think that you will make? Like, did you become a super millionaire?
Yeah, I became a millionaire. That's because I wrote and produced for a lot of people, though. It wasn't because of one situation. To become a millionaire, you got to have 7 different types of streams of income. So with that, I had the Rude Boys, I had myself, I had my writing and my producing. I'm doing stuff like that allowed it to work with many artists. So you see, I wrote for over 20 artists in my time and been on a bunch of different albums. I have 12 gold and platinum albums from other artists. So just being a part of that, those are different little streams of income that I've created along with publishing deals that came along the way and just opportunity for endorsements and stuff like that.
Who are some of the artists that you work with? I know you said you don't want to mention some of them because you might forget some of them, but just give me a couple.
Wait, you must have been watching another interview.
I have. Why? Are you trying to say that I'm very I did my homework? Are you saying that?
Yes, indeed, you did.
Thank you.
I like that in you. You're great. So I work with I start with the older artists, the OJs, Aretha Franklin, the Temptations, Roger Troutman, Charlie Wilson, on down to Angie Stone, Genuine, Drew Hill, B2K, Gerald LeVert. I wrote on every album he's ever had. Keith Sweat, LSG, Mila from 702. Snoop Dogg, Lil Flip, Bones Thugs and Harmony, Wyclef Jean, Minute Large, Rude Boys, and you next. You ready to do your album?
I'm ready. me.
Okay, vocal training first.
Oh, that was the kindest way to say you can't sing. You need vocal training first.
No, work with me. I'm a vocal trainer.
Oh, are you? You've been doing the most. Like, you really are doing this. So there's so many people that don't have the opportunity to do what you're doing, meaning they just go one lane. It's just one lane, but you've been able to expand and understand 7 streams of income. So if there was one thing that you still want to do, what would that be?
One thing that I want to do that I'm not doing now?
That you're not doing now?
Get more sleep.
Get more sleep. I would have to agree with you on that.
Right. If it was anything that I could do that I'm not doing now, let me see. Right, this moment I would love to travel more, but that ain't happening. But you talking about wise as far as being about.
I mean, anything. I think a lot of us want to travel right now.
I want to be on the stage, man. That's what I miss most. That's being on stage performing for my fans. And I ain't talking about doing Zoom concerts or online concerts for my people so that I can look out in the audience at them. That's what I miss the most. That hurts. It hurts me too. And it ain't even about financial. It's just about being hurt because that's my thing. Being on that thing. It's like a basketball player who ain't allowed to play basketball right now, or somebody else who just does something that they love with all the passion they have in their body and their spirit that they can't do it. So live performances is definitely is something that I'm trying to overcome, the missing it, the void of it.
How are you feeling about getting back out there into the world? There's so many things. You have little events here and there, but how do you feel personally about getting back in the world?
Well, I first of all, I want things to be better, more healthier environment. So I understand, even though it's just bothering me, at the same time, I have to consider that there are health concerns out there, and this is a real situation. I've lost a couple family members through this. A few of my family members and friends have captured COVID-19, the coronavirus, and so it's real. So, regardless of how much I'm hurting and I'm in pain because I can't perform, I still understand the seriousness of this pandemic.
It is real. Let's talk about loss. You've experienced a lot of loss in your life, but you wrote a song that I think encapsulates it and helps you to celebrate. How do you begin to look at things like that? Talk about one of your group members. He passed away, and your wife.
So yeah, Larry Bingo Marcus was one of the members of the Rude Boys. He passed October 2016, and losing him was crazy. Well, we could go first back to Gerald LeVert. That was a real hard one to swallow at the time, and at my age, and Gerald being my mentor, and us just having such a great close relationship, it kind of this man being responsible for all the great things, most of the great things that happened in my life. It was really hard losing him. So that was a banger. That it hit different. So after that, Larry Bingo Marcus, who was a dear friend of mine, a group member in the Rude Boys, who I made all these amazing monumental things happen with. We were teammates. And it was real hard losing him, and he taught me a lot too, him and Gerald. So you lose a couple people right there that's influential in your life. And then 3 weeks after Bingo passed, my wife passed November 16th of 2016. So it was just like one thing after another, especially in 2016, it was rough. Earlier that year, my cousin, his name is Will Smith also, I played football for the Saints. Was killed in an altercation with a man in New Orleans. So that was something. 2016 was really, 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 really rough. It was. And then fast forwarding to 2017, took some losses then. My godfather passed like about 3 weeks after my wife passed. And then moving on, it was just death. Like just a string of it. Friends, family. So I was prompted to write this song called When I Think of You, which is, I think, the song that you're trying to get to. And it's just a song that was an ode to my wife and just other people that I've lost by way of death. But the song also is a sad song, but it's also a song with a lesson in it to let people know that, listen, at the end of the day, God's plan is always perfect. There's nothing that we could do to take away from God's work or add to God's work when he calls someone home, or when you have a happening or challenges in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you lose a loved one or you lose somebody that's close to you, you have to learn how to live with it, live through it, and try to use that as an example for you to live a better life and for you to become a better person. So I just channeled within and just really came up with this song. My cousin Wade Long did the track, and I came up with a gem, a honey of a tune that could be inspirational to people by way of loss. That you got to understand that as long as you live, you're gonna lose people.
That is true.
The longer you live, the more you see, you're gonna learn, and the more you're gonna lose other human beings in your life. But I got a song that's gonna be on my new project called Still Here. And is a song talking about, like if you can hear this song, then that means you're still here. I know life gets hard, but you're still here. Keep moving and going strong because you're still here. And in the verse I said, how the verse go? It just says, if you woke up this morning, you should be grateful. You have the greatest gift, that is to be able to breathe and create memories. I've seen life born daily. I've seen life fade daily. But you know what? I'm still here. And if you can hear this song, then you got it going on because you're still here. And so it says, if you can hear this song, then you're still here. Woo, woo, woo. So it's just letting people know that, like, at the end of the day, we lose people. But hey, guess who's still here? Guess who still has a chance to fall in place of what the higher powers will is for you in life. So you have to take these things, and you can't. I like the other day in the interview, I was like, hey man, I'm 52, but with maybe the next 30 to hopefully 40 years I got left on this life, which I ain't got more than 40. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got another 50 years. This is how you have to put things. And there's a reality that you must grind and go hard to be your best. Be the best that you can be and fall in line and ask the higher power to guide your steps, order your steps. And you have to use that internal compass to be still and understand what the plan is. That's just like you the Oprah of Philly, they say. You got these 30 days, 30 interviews, but look at the people that you're selecting so that they can touch people's lives. You're trying to do something that is fruitful, something of substance. And that's what you're doing, because when you got me on here, this is eventually what it was going to get to anyway. This is where I was going to take this interview, to inspire people, because I know that not just me being a singer or being an artist or being a entrepreneur is the inspiration, but the inspiration by the power and the words that God has given me to get to people. I'm not a preacher. I'm not religious. I'm not in the church. I'm not about all that, because what is important to me is in the word, in the Bible, God says that he dwells in the temple not made with hands. And so we should be still. So these are the things through my songs that I try to touch people. I write songs at this point in my life, songs of substance, songs of positivity, songs of unity, songs of inspiration, to touch people's lives in order for them to discover who they are. I'm also an educator. I'm a teacher. I teach workforce development. And within that, I teach people adaptable and their transferable skills so that they'll know who they are. I try to help people understand who they are and help people understand that you are who you are, and you are a work in progress from the cradle to the grave, from now until, your soul, your spirit leaves this vehicle or body that's just encompassing it, to allow you to be able to see, to have an understanding of what your purpose is, and to find balance in life. That's what the golden ticket is, balance. That's why I say in the word, what does it profit a man to win the world or lose his soul? But you have to profit by finding a balance within yourself to be able to navigate out in this world. Now, you ain't going to be able to snatch away from this world. It's impossible. But you can find a balance in this world to deal with it, but not to profit it, not to think and fall in love with life. You have to fall in love that God produced you and put you out here to touch people's lives. All of us are really here for God's purpose and for us to touch each other's lives at the end of the day. Not racism, not prejudice, not, oh, you black, I'm white. None of that. None of that means nothing, because at the end of the day, there's only one human race, and that's the one race, and that's the human race. But everybody divided. Okay, we got our own culture. I'm a black man. I'm proud to be a black man. But at the same time, a white person or a Chinese person, whatever, that's my brother. That's my sister. I understand this. Everybody's not going to be able to understand this, but I do. you know. So that's what my song is about. That's what my career is about. That's what my life is about. Is about being an example and put my best foot forward every day. So when you lose people, you let that be a reality check to you each time. Each time that you see somebody laying up in the closet, or you got an urn up there with some ashes in it, or even not, or you just hear all these people dying, you know, you got to know that we mortal. And that day is coming for us. So what are we going to do each day? We're going to wake up and we're going to be grateful for the mercy and grace that God bestows upon us. And we're going to put our forward to be as positive as we can, to help our fellow man, to put the word out, put the message out, and just at the end of the day, be about your business. Not being involved in everybody's business, but be about your business like you are. You about your business, but at the same thing, you said you had to pray about who you bring on your show. No, everybody, some people just like, oh man, let me get this person because they hot. They're going to bring a lot of views or they're going to, you know, some controversy. Everything ain't about controversy. Everything jumping on the bandwagon of gossip is about getting people the narrow road. See, God said the wide road, you can take it. But the narrow road is the road less traveled. And you can't be afraid to be on that less traveled road because there's way more surprises coming on that road. That's the small road. You want to go the wide road, you can be like everybody else. But if you go on that narrow road, it's going to be, it ain't just because you go to the narrow road, it ain't going to be sweet. It's going to be challenges because it's expecting the unexpected, you know? So the road, I commend you by the road that you choose and to try to pick the people that you're going to deal with. You're not going for ratings. You're just trying to do your job and get some people on here to talk about some things that's making sense and give people insight on the industry, what to look out for and what to expect, and you know the glory of it and the downfalls of it. We got to talk about both. We're in a life. So when there's something great, you know at the other end, at the bottom waiting in duality is something that's not going to be as great. So that's why we look for balance. That's why we find that middle line, because it ain't about this and that at the end of the day. It's about that balance.
Speaking. Look at you. Speak it. No. You ain't got to say sorry. Speak it. Speak that stuff. That's what I'm talking. That's exactly what I saw in you just on a post. Literally, it was just on a post. And it was like, he deep. He deep like that. You deep. You
gotta be. Deep. I don't only can be what God made me, but see, I pay attention to me. I got to pay attention to what my thoughts. I got to pay attention to the signs. I have to pay attention to my dreams, and I have to crave it. Go ahead, put them spectacles on, what you can't see.
It said some Microsoft Word. Stop it. No. All I'm saying is it said Microsoft something. And I was like, I can't see this. What is Microsoft saying? But listen, so you have children, right? Is any of your children, or I don't know how many you have. How many do you have?
A lot.
Yeah, a lot?
13 kids.
Oh, that's what's up.
8 boys, 5 girls, and 18 grandchildren.
Seriously? Oh, you got a positive. Is anybody interested in music? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I got a couple. Yeah, my daughter, she sings gospel, and I got like 3 sons, they rap. And then I got some kids that's talented, but that ain't what they want to do, you know.
But they just talented.
Talented as hell. But you know, they want to be entrepreneurs and they really want to get out here and get some money. You know what I'm saying? Music business. I mean, honestly, the music business ain't no money no more, unless you really hit it off and you get the following and you get it going. But it's a gamble. You got to have something to roll with. I got coffee. I teach. You know what I'm saying? I make $30 an hour doing that. So, you know, I got backup. I got royalties from all the songs I done wrote. So I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
For the rest of your life, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if I just wake up every day and be who God want me to be, yeah, you're right. But if I could start making bad decisions, because it was a time in my life, I made horrible decisions and I was bad in a bad place, financially and mentally. You know what I'm saying? So if you stay on the path, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you get off the path, no.
We got to stay on God's way. Well, I pray every day as God guide me, because I don't, I didn't choose this. It chose me.
Man, you better say that, girl. You better say that.
You better say that again.
I like
13 kids though, seriously though. I don't know. I got stuck. 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, why you going out there? I mean, yeah, 13 kids.
13 kids. Did you have to rate?
My grandfather had 13 kids, and a couple of my other grandfathers and sisters, they had a squad.
So and you did you raise them all in one household or they different households?
No, okay. Of course not.
That's not, of course not. You could. It could have been one woman for all of the kids.
In these days and time, you know, it don't even really go like that mostly.
Not with us. It could.
It can, but on the most part, really.
For the most part, yes, you're right.
I mean, people right now, how many families you know has got 13 kids? A husband and wife got 13 kids, and they all raised them all, and they did. Thank you. Right? You have to stop me before I even finish.
I don't know anybody.
No, it's all good, but that's how it used to be. I recently took my Ancestry.com, took the DNA test, and got connected.
Get your DNA? Oh my God.
Yeah, I got 18,000 cousins in this world. 18,000.
18.
Right now, it goes up every day. Each person, this is what I tell people, I've done great research. Each one of us have 128 grandparents. 64 to 128 grandparents. Yeah. So you got your mother and father, right?
Right.
Okay. Right. They got parents.
Right.
And you got sets of grandparents that got parents and parents, they keep going.
True.
Yeah. It's a tree. It's roots. So you start off with 2 grandparents on this side, 2 on this side. Each one of them got mother and father. And each one of them got mother. And then on this side, each one mother, and it just keeps going.
And so you did your genealogy, but what's the purpose of it? Do you want to go?
Just wanted to be connected. I wanted to first of all see what all I'm made of, because it breaks down the percentages.
You all black, or you got some?
No, you ain't all black. You definitely ain't all black, girl. You got all kind of stuff in you, just like me. I got percentages of all kind of stuff. I got European in me, Irish in me. Let me, where is it? I can't, because I'm gonna meet Liz Crane. But I got all kind of percentages. The highest percentage I got is Nigerian, which is probably about like 20%. And then another African, then Bantu something, which is about another 10. Then I got European English and Ireland and Norway and all kind of Polish. Mexican, I'm 1% Mexican. 1% Mexican, that's it.
Once you been Mexican? Hola.
Yeah, tequila. 1% Mexican, indigenous Mexico.
Well, 1%. Listen, now you know it all. So don't.
And so I just see. Oh, look, that's. I'm gonna tell you what this is.
Don't date your family.
Many people have. Many people haven't without even knowing. Like for real, like on a serious level, when you got 18,000 cousins, like, and this goes up. It started off when I first got it back like 16,000, but each day I get more people that fall on the app, and this ain't counting people that ain't even using the apps to be on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Like people, I believe at the end of the day, this showed me that everybody is connected in some kind of way, man. It's crazy.
I legit believe that. I believe we are connected.
Yeah. That's why we be fighting. You know what I mean? White people I got, this my cousins. I'd be like, hey, they be like, they shut me out because they don't want to be part of, a lot of them don't want to be a part of that. You see, you look at you can see their blood and their percentages, and they don't have no black in them. So you already know why I'm connected to them. Massa was dipping and dapping.
Well, we know Massa was in the slave
quarters. Then not just that, you have interracial relationships too.
Absolutely.
You know it breaks it down and dilute it. So everybody diluted. Now I have come across some people that's in my family just African. Like
African.
Yeah, they African, like for real. Like, damn, I'm like, okay, that's that's my people right there, they're the core. You know? So it's crazy.
I do believe that.
Take your DNA. Take your DNA, spit in the tube, shake it up, and send it back.
I don't know if I want to know all that. I don't know.
What's wrong with you? Now you seem to be a very intelligent lady. When we start saying God, that's why not be connected and know who you are and who you connected to. What's wrong with that? But see, that's what's wrong with our people. We so divided. I'm not blowing down on you, not at all. But black people need to know where they come from because they've stripped us from everything. We don't even know who we are, man. And that's why we can't even stick together. That's just what it is. We've been divided where I don't want to know too much. Why you don't want to know? They know. You better know that they know.
They know. Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not prejudiced, but white people know where the hell they come from. They know their lineage all the way down the line, and they want to know because that's what keeps them unified. So as a black sister, there's nothing wrong with you doing that, but we have to get out that mindset to be like, hey man, I want to connect with my people. Now it might bring up some things that you don't want to know too. You might not belong who you belong to. You know what I'm saying? You might be adopted. You never know. People find out every day.
I know. I mean,
but they have the right to know. They have the right to know that. I mean, I'm quite sure you know. But I'm just saying, you got some people. I got cousins on there that I've connected and made them understand who they are. That was a gift that God has given me to take this, and I helped them find people who gave them away.
Really?
Help them find out who they are. Yeah, who don't want to know who they are?
Wow.
Who don't? If you're in denial about wanting to know who you are, where you come from, and who you belong to, and who you connected to, there's something wrong. And I'm not saying that you're crazy. It's just something that's got you to like, But you got to get out that mindset so you can connect. God wants you to connect with yourself and know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, once you know who you are, you love who you are. You can love who you are without knowing all that into depth. I'm not saying that. But once you get to know who you are, what your purpose is for, love yourself, then you know what real love look like, what it feel like. You're able to have a discernment about things where you would F up and make bad decisions. But now, because you're more in tune with yourself, you're able to make this better decision, which you ain't going to always make the best decisions anyway, because we're all going to be flawed anyway. So why not perfect it? Why not sharpen yourself? I'm here to sharpen you, my dear.
Here to sharpen. I see you teaching. I see you teaching me. You
on the low though. On the low.
No, that wasn't on the low. You straight up did it. He like, listen, I'm a teacher. You got me here.
You know what I want to tell you, Shelly. One thing for certain. One thing for sure. Two for certain. When I lead this telecast and when we lead this, I'm gonna say some things to impact your life. You're gonna carry them with you. It's gonna stick because that's my job. That's what I do. That's what my purpose is. And being honest about it, I'm not gonna leave up out of here without dropping some gems or some jewels or some stuff that you already might know, but adding some little stuff to make you be like, thought-provoking, positive.
Positive. So I never thought about it. I'm not mad at you. That was the whole. I told you. I was drawn to you by one post. It was like,
and you better be careful what you pray for.
Yes.
I prayed. Baby.
You're right. I prayed before we started.
You're going to get what you want. But listen, you order on the menu of life what you want. When you look at this menu of life and you start ordering stuff, just be knowing what that order is not going to always be the order that you think it is. It's going to be some little extra snacks and refreshments and desserts with it. Mm-hmm. There's going to be some food poisoning probably in that shit. It's going to be some stuff to make you that you really don't want. Because a lot of people sign up for a lot of stuff and they be in denial about stuff, or they don't want to know, and something come to them and it's going to hit them, But you should be wanting to be hit. I want to be hit with everything that I'm supposed to be hit with, no matter if it's negative or positive, because it's going to help. Listen, we get challenges and we get things that happen to us to make us stronger soldiers. It's not meant to break us down and we go in the corner and just ball up and quit. It's for us to be stronger, because believe you're going to get through something real strong. And guess believe it's going to be something that's going to crack your head again. This way more major than something that you thought was crazy. It's more crazier things that can happen.
Oh, I know.
It just is. That's why I have a term. I say expect the unexpected. So that when stuff happens, you be like, oh man, like COVID. Well, I can't believe this is like the movies. It's like when the people, you didn't believe it. Anything is possible in life.
It is.
Anything that can happen, can happen. I ain't gonna say it will, but it will, and it can.
It's a possibility that it happens.
Just think we ain't gonna be here one day. That's gonna happen. You don't think like that. So when you hear, make the happenings happen, man. Make it pop. I don't believe another thing. I don't believe in being humble. I believe in giving humility to God, being humble to God for the mercy and grace He give me every day, appreciating and being thankful to the people that come into your life to help you through. But you don't have to humble and bow down to nobody. When you out here being who you is, Shelly Shell, take that little foot of yours and push it all the way down and keep it going. You don't lighten up you don't water yourself down for nobody. You don't do nothing. If you a winner, you a winner. You ain't trying to step on nobody and beat nobody and be the champion of you. Because at the end of the day, the greatest song ever wrote, that's my favorite song of all time, is guess what? The Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Because it teaches people to take a look at yourself before you try to look at anything else and be the changes that you feel that you should make before you start going to sweeping in somebody else's yard or trying to tell people and be a critic about them when you flawed. Like the saying say, most of the people that's criticizing and judging people who got it, they effed up. So who are you? I tell people you can't even see your own face. You without a mirror reflection, you can't see who you is. Take away all the mirrors in the world. Take away all the reflections. Then who are you? You don't know. Only the people that look at you can look at you and you can look at them, but you can't look at yourself. So how amazing are you when you can't see your own face without these cameras and mirrors and stuff? Try taking away mirrors and reflection. Try to take away all the things where people can see themselves. Then who is who? You won't see the chicks lean back with their butt out. They don't know, you know what I'm saying? All they'll be able to see is they can't even see, you can't even see your own butt. Can't look in the mirror. Can't look in the camera. You can't look at nothing. You can feel it. Okay, I'm thick. Okay, I'm skinny. You know what I'm saying? But without mirror and reflection, you can't do nothing. You nobody. We lucky that God gave us human minds to be able to discover that type of stuff.
But did we need to see who we were? Did we need to see all that? He really wanted us not to know.
There you go. See? That's real. Did we?
Did we?
Do we need nuclear warheads? Did we need to make guns? You know what I'm saying? That's the same kind of stuff. Did we need to make things that hurt people and kill? No. Because we could just all have been out here just fighting with our fists, and whoever fight the best is the king.
Right.
You know? But now, you know, it's guns, nuclear warheads, it's mirrors, and all kind of stuff that help create vainness and create power. Person being powerful. You can look at a little dude now and be like, man, I'll beat you out. Okay, Bob, no, you ain't.
Yeah, it's
you know, so everything. So man has become his own worst enemy. We create stuff. We great. This is the greatest muscle. This is the greatest thing ever invented. This is the greatest thing that God has given us, a brain. You don't love with your heart. You love with your mind. People like, oh, my heart is broke. That's because your mindset messed up. Yeah, the heart can't run.
Wait.
The heart
That's
can't run. The heart cannot run without the brain. The brain is okay. Your heart ever been broke? This show interview. Your heart ever been broke? Be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I just got broke up. Somebody just broke up with me on Facebook. No, it's just kidding.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, but your heart was literally broke, wasn't it? Yeah. It hurt. So what I'm telling you is, guess why? Because mentally you was like, oh, I can't believe it's the mind. And in the word, it says, where you lay your treasures, so will your heart be. So where you lay your treasures up in here, that's where your heart gonna follow. That's what person, I love you with all my heart. I don't want to hear that because, see, I don't believe in somebody loving somebody with all their heart. It's a mindset. Love is physical, but love is really an inside thing. First, you got to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. You're not capable. You don't supposed to love nobody more than you love yourself. Not even your kids. You got to love yourself so you're able to take care of your kids. So what I'm saying is your mindset.
I'm listening to you. I just have to plug this in.
That's cool. Your mindset is where your heart goes. Where you lay your treasures, so will your heart be. You know? So that's what it is at the end of the day.
So you basically loving with your mind. So when I'm a person, I gotta be real with that. I'm a person who gets out quick. Like I'm out. I'm always out because I'm thinking. Not right here. It's always a thought process. You on mute. You
talking about giving up on relationships or just situations, period?
Relationship situations. If I
right, because you know what? is an antenna that's built within you. Like, you're a woman, especially if something smells like it, it is. If something feels like it, it's something. If dreams, I dreamed, it's something. It's a visions. It's an internal compass. So what we are taken out of so much in our societies, we taken away from our instincts. We taken away from our internal compass to follow. You figure when you're born, you're taught to do everything that you do. You got the abilities to, but you taught to, okay, this is what we're going to do every day. We're going to go to church every Sunday. And if you don't do this, you're going to hell. Or if you don't do this, if you do this, you're going to heaven. I don't care about a physical hell. I don't give a hell about a physical heaven, because people work too hard to get to somewhere after they're going to be gone and they ain't who they is. Be the best you can be now. Find heaven and hell on earth then. If you want to be in hell, be in hell. But if you want to find a place of peace, which is another inside job, ain't no peace out here. It's peace within. Ain't no freedom out here. Freedom is a state of mind. You can never be free. You control it every day. You can't speed if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can't do certain things. You got to close up at certain times. You're not free. Everybody in this world is emancipated. You have emancipation. That's why when they say they freed the slave, they never freed the slave. They emancipated them. Emancipation means change of ownership. Change from doing free shit to change to be ran by a government and still be ran by rules. Still rules. Ain't no freedom. You free, then go out here and do anything that you want. You can't.
You can't.
No, but this is where freedom is. Freedom is a state of mind. You can't do everything you want. There you go. Okay, you ain't free. White people ain't free, but they got white privilege. Because they look a certain way, then they get privilege, but they ain't even free though. They only got privileges. Why should you only have a privilege to do something? So they ain't free. They ain't got it no better. They ain't got it no better than us. They just get picked. But if they do certain things, they're gonna get in trouble too. They might not get in trouble as quick as we do, or the laws may not, nobody went in their neighborhoods and just fill drugs with it, and hey, I mean, so it's a privilege. It's a privilege for them to be able to be in his life. Like, you're privileged. That's whack. It's still whack.
It is whack. But
I'm giving you a privilege, not freedom. I'm giving you a privilege. So, I mean, I look at stuff a different way than most people. Like, ain't nobody no better here. It's showing you that. But you ain't got to go with that. I don't believe in white privilege. I know that is real, but I've been privileged to do a lot of things with someone. Yeah, right. I didn't won some things and made good money, and hey, I'm okay. I'm not mad. I'm not looking at nobody else's plate. I'm concentrating on my meal.
Yeah.
I'm concentrating on my meal. I ain't worried about what everybody else eating. It's all about what Joe eating and what he getting for him and his family and his people and the people that work for him, how we got to elevate, how we got to be unified. I care about my black people, but and I ain't going to spend a lot of time, trying to convince people neither. If you say it once, you say it twice, right, 3 times, look, man, if they don't get the picture, then they not comprehending or they don't want to budge. And I just keep being an example, keep leading by being an example. And when I do these interviews, I say what I say, and I keep it moving, because it turns out to be more like the great LeBron James say, more than an athlete, more than a singer, more than an entrepreneur, more than just a mortal man, blessed, gifted, being able to come and share some of the knowledge that I've attained. And I don't know everything. But I know some things.
Do you read? Do you read? Is that what you do? You read a lot? Do you read books?
I read a lot. I look a lot. I mean, we don't even have to read no more. There's a lot of stuff out here that you can take in and you can look and you can watch, or you can read, and then you internalize and you throw the bull crap out and you keep the stuff that means something, because it's truth in everything. It's some truth. It's got to. You're living a dual life. So there's going to be some smoke and mirrors. Some things are going to be the truth, and some things are going to have facts. I'm more looking for facts than truth. You ever looking in the Crocodile? What's the Crocodile Dundee movie? He said, if you're looking for the truth, that's the room down the hall to the left. And here we going about facts.
And you looking for the truth.
I'm looking for
You
facts.
looking for the facts.
Everybody wants the truth. I said, if you're in this room and you're looking for the truth, it's down the hall and to the left. We going by facts.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, truth. Everybody's truth ain't the same, but facts is facts. So your truth is not my truth. Ray truth ain't boo boo truth. Everybody got a different truth, but when it comes to a fact, we all got to agree. And what's a fact is that we all here and we in this life. What's a fact is that I'm looking at you and you looking at me right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are facts. Facts that we all hear, and everybody really don't know how we got here. They could guesstimate. We don't know how this earth was created. They can guesstimate. We don't know, we don't. We just know we here, but we know that we should be helping each other. I know that much.
How do you know that much? Where does that come from?
Because there's a sense of balance is obvious. I don't think that the world was created for people to have and have-nots. I don't believe that I believe that everything was created for the purpose of us. Hey, man, I'm creating you. Y'all here. I mean, take care of each other. You know?
Gotcha.
I mean, that's real. I just feel that we all here to be balanced and helping each other. But, I also know that it is what it is, too. In a perfect world, but I know everything ain't perfect. So I know it ain't going to be. That's fact. Facts is that nothing is perfect. We all flawed. And guess what comes with nothing is perfect? Glitches.
Oh, yes.
Right. So, I mean, it is what it is. As much as I'm talking, man, this time when I be tripping, I be flipping out. I cuss somebody out. I might take things the wrong way. I mean, I'm human. I mean, sometimes I might look at somebody, one thing that I worked real hard on is judging. Like at this point, I don't judge nobody. I make assessments now, but I don't look at people for what they do and be upset about what they're doing and why they're doing it, because I meet people where they are. You have to meet people where they are and have an understanding. Hey, that's you. All right. It ain't me. It ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? I got children. I got a son. He's gay. One of my closest children. I love him. I don't judge him because he's gay. That's something he got to deal with. I don't love him no different. I don't love him no less because of the choice that he made in life, or not even a choice. He told me it wasn't a choice. It's just how he is. So I'm not upset about how he is. Yeah. So, he checked me. I'm like, all right, dude, my nigga. Be who you are. But whatever you are, just be the best person you can be. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter who want to be with who, neither. If you treat everybody kind and you good to people, that's all that matters to me. I don't care what you're doing. If you ain't going around being a fool and hurting people and doing stuff and destroying your community and destroying people or gossiping and doing all that stuff, then I'm cool with you. If you about that and that type of stuff, I'm cool with you too. But I'm cool from a distance. Like, okay, that's just what you do. I don't do that. You cool though. I'm not mad at you. Live your life. If you want to live a life being a hater and being miserable, because a hater is a person that don't even like themselves. If you sit up around and you try to plot against people and do stuff, what are you doing for yourself at that moment? Nothing. You're not doing nothing with the advancement of your life. You're doing something to try to destroy somebody else or spread something or talk about it or be bitter or something. That's like people that things happen to when they be messed up and they be upset. Ooh, how long are you going to be the victim? Be the victim then all your life. If that's what you want to be. How long are you going to be the victim? Because you have to work yourself out of any situation, especially if you placed yourself there. You know what I'm saying?
You jumped out again.
Yeah, somebody tried to call me through Facebook. Especially when you placed yourself in a position to be an author of confusion. Now you want to be mad at everybody else. You better look at the man or the woman in the mirror and make some changes. You know what I'm saying? So
how long? So if somebody was in your circle and they come up against opposition but they keep at it, do you feel that that's somebody who just keeps hold of that stuff and they're not in the right place? If they like every day they're talking about But it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
I mean, no, I can't judge that situation. It's just a person that just needs to get out their own way after a while. Because if you've been through something and somebody then did something to you at some point, you got to forgive them. This is a must. Not to forgive them to be around, but you have to get over that. You have to work through that. It's just like death. If you lose somebody close, you gonna smile again one day. I don't care who you lose. Some people don't though. Some people crack, have mental breakdowns and be through. They don't be the same. But most of us, we strong and we smile through it. You done lost people close to you, right?
Yeah.
You was done. You was done at that point. Oh, the worst. But then one day you laughing and he on with me. You back to being able to love somebody and having fun and doing your thing. You know, every now and then it comes to sting you like, oh, like a little sucker punch out of nowhere you hurt or some remind you, but you still living. That's God gives us that. That's beautiful. God gives us healing.
Healing. Yeah, absolutely.
Healing.
He's a healer.
Guess who your best friend is? Time. Because you benefit from it if you allow yourself to heal. You know, some people never make it. You know, but they smile. They have their fun when they want to, but you know, they might do. I mean, like depression. I done suffered from depression. You know what I'm saying? You ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just got over some depression. As strong and as mentally as strong as I'm talking right now. As strong as I'm talking right now. And how I'm just saying all these great things, I get weak.
And how did you get out of it? How do you get out of it? So when you're going through the depression?
Just knowing the stuff that just reminded me of the stuff that I'm saying now. Like, Joe, get it together. That's all. You got to be your own best friend and your own worst enemy, period. You have the power to change your mind. You know? You're capable, but you got to want to be capable. The only way that you can be capable is if you really have a mental illness. Now, there's people that can't grasp certain things. People that's got real mental issues. So they don't count with that. There's some people don't have the discretion. They don't know because they really have something that's wrong with their brain or something imbalanced. So, you know, blessings to that person that don't have that benefit. That's why when you're in prayer, you want always for God to protect your mind so you'll be in your right mind. So you'll be able to function properly. So you can't say, oh, I don't know what I wasn't thinking. You're a damn lie. I made a mistake. Ain't no such thing as a mistake. You make a mistake and trip. Make a mistake and bump your toe on the corner of the bed or the dresser. Those are mistakes. But when you have thought, you make decisions. That's why I tell my kids, I made a mistake. Man, get out of here with that. Ain't no such thing as a mistake. If you think you made a bad choice or you made a bad decision, you didn't make a mistake. You didn't do it by accident. There's no such thing as a mistake. In that form, when making a decision. I wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, but you was thinking.
True indeed. Go ahead, school us, Joe. I'm appreciative of you. What? What'd you say?
This is what you asked for.
I did ask for that. I did.
Thank you, and I appreciate. And I appreciate you. I really do. I really appreciate you for allowing me to be on your platform, Shelly Shell. And I mean, I see big things for you, sister. Now, I'm not no prophet or nothing like that, but your spirit is good. I watch you from a distance, and you got fire. And like one of the things that captured me is like you prayed about who you wanted to choose, and that's real because that's real. That's real. That you are taking your time to think and choose the right thing. You know, the right people, or maybe sometime it might not be, but maybe you get surprises here and there. You know what I'm saying? We never knew that we'd be on this interview this long, and I'd be saying these things I say. You know,
I expected most of it. I did expect you to come deep. I did expect you to spread some light. I did expect you to help someone else because it's all about helping. You know, I'm only here to help other people, so I did expect that. Yep, I did expect it.
Yeah, all my interviews is about me helping people. It's about giving them some information if they want to know things about me. I'm an open book, but at the same time, just really, I like to have interviews where we talking about something for real. It ain't got to be personal. We talking about life issues. That's what we should be talking about. I put my little thing, hey, I did this, I grew up like this is how I felt when I did that. Okay, now let's get to the real part.
Now let's get to absolutely. I that's exactly what I wanted to do. I want to make sure nobody on Facebook asking any more questions. But you know, I gotta squint. Don't laugh again. So I gotta squint.
On your spectacles.
He said, "Tell him Patrice Hawthorne is ready." Oh, she's ready. She is awesome, amazing. Robert Williams said, "Tell you that Patrice Hawthorne is ready." Not sure what you mean by she's ready, but she is a phenomenal, talented singer.
Okay. I would like to hear her
performer. Like she puts a smile on your face. She had this video. I just saw the video and something said I want to interview her because the video just made me smile. It's called "We Got Love," and something about it. I felt the love through the screen. I was like, I want to feel that kind of love, you know. So he says she's ready. Thank
she
you.
has an Instagram. Actually, what's her Instagram so I can check her out?
Her Instagram is Patrice Hawthorne, but I'll text it to you. I'll send it to you in a message.
Cool.
Not necessarily text it to you. I ain't gonna text you because I ain't got your number, but I'm gonna text you in the inbox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just inbox me. We connected. I tried to call you in your inbox.
Did you?
On Facebook, yeah.
Oh, I don't have Messenger.
Okay, see, that's the reason.
I have Instagram though. You can do it for Instagram. I don't have.
Yeah, Messenger. I'll DM you and give you my information.
Yeah. I don't do the Messenger because it's too intrusive. It felt like it was like, you don't know everybody. But either way.
Listen, man. You got a phone. That's the biggest invasion of privacy in the world.
It is. I got a phone and I got two phones.
And when you go on the internet, it watches everything you do. And you see when you be looking at stuff on the internet, all of a sudden on Facebook, the advertisement come up.
Don't you be mad? Like, wait a minute. How do you know?
No, because it's what you're looking for. So if you're looking at porno and all kind of other crazy stuff, that's the kind of stuff gonna pop up.
I'm not be looking at no porno.
Hey, your phone. I'm just saying anything. Your phone.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Your phone will put you on blast to you.
It does, but the only thing about the phone is I can have a conversation, and then it pops up. Now I'm like, how? All I did was mention it to the person, and I was like, wait a minute. Then the ad popped up. That to me is the spookiest of all.
It studies your tendencies. I mean, that's what it do. Once you submit to Facebook and you submit to social networks, like even on your Instagram. So whatever you submit to and you put yourself out there for, you're going to be subjected to some things about what you're thinking, and they're going to try to get you so they can get money.
They want that money.
They're just like, all I got is coffee stuff. I be going down my IG and on my Facebook, coffee. Everything about coffee just pops up because that's what my interest is. Is the music or coffee? Music
and coffee.
Yep.
Anything else? Music, coffee, writing, but that's all part of that. What other outside things? And then I'm gonna let you go because I know it's a long day. So music.
Nothing. I gave you everything.
You gave me everything. That's
music,
it?
coffee, teaching. What else?
Music, coffee, teaching, and family.
That's it.
That's good stuff.
What else?
You married again? Did you get married again?
No, I'm just chilling.
You just chilling?
I'm married. I'm never getting married again.
You can't say never though.
I don't want to be married. I'm being honest. You asked me, you got personal, so I'm just letting you know.
No. My thought is you don't want to be married. What about marriage?
I mean, my wife passed. I'm a widower, and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just good. I'm just really, I'm married to me and what the purpose is of what God want me to do. I'm not dealing with all that. You know, marriage is more bigger than just the religious ways that marriage is taught. Marriage is a connection. It's hard to get out of business-wise too. You better know it, because if you get married and you've been with somebody 20-some years and y'all divorced, now where's the love? You in court, you fighting over what's yours, what's his. You stuck with bills. You know, it becomes a business. So at the end of the day, marriage is love, and God gave us this marriage to do. But then when it go wrong, guess what it turned to? The duality of it is business and love. You can love somebody and having a great love, but the man ain't been working, the financial stuff gets stressed you out. And there's people that break up not because of cheating or whatever all the time. It be because of financial issues, because it's business. Where the love at now? The nigga ain't had no job, or she ain't been working, she ain't been grinding. You know, it turned out stuff. So, you know, sometimes it leads you to depend on being somebody for somebody else. losing your voice. Look at how many women in this world then lost who they are because they busy nurturing their men and the kids and don't even know who they is no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got that. Because they ain't got that dude that's letting them be who they are. He trying to control them, or he just neglecting. So it's nurturing. You know, you got to be able to nurture. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, but the nurture game, man. I'm chilling on the marriage, man. Yeah, I'm good.
Chilling on the marriage. I never been married, so I don't know nothing about it. So
yeah. Well, you're a beautiful woman. What I would tell you, you're a beautiful Shelly Shell. I see a light that shines from you, and you're doing a great deed by doing these interviews. The 30 days and the 30 days, 30 interviews is wonderful. I like the angle that you chose, and you're doing some things that I've never heard, which is you have to set yourself aside apart and dig within yourself, because look, guess what? You are embedded, within you is embedded everything that you ever need to survive in life, and you have thoughts and visions that God is going to give you, that, and you just keep acting on it. Keep acting on it. And then they'd just be like, you Shelly Shell, Philly's own Shelly Shell. Oprah be calling you like, Shelly, I need you.
Yes, speak that.
You know, yeah, heck yeah. Because we do want some money, Shelly. We want some of that money. Now, I've been speaking wisdom and love, but man, we want some of the bread. We want that dough. You know what I mean? We want that that Skrilla. We want that guap. Dinero, whatever you want to put.
We want it all, whatever the name for it is. Give us your Mexican word.
Whatever,
Mexican,
you know what I'm saying?
Bring that Mexican out, dinero.
But let me break it back down. Just believe it ain't gonna make you the happiest person in the world.
It's not. Happiness is already here, man.
There you go. Happiness is arrived. That's good. It's been a pleasure, Shelly Shell. Love you, baby.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. We are on Facebook Live. Thank you to everybody on Facebook Live. Thank you so much. We're on the grownfolksradio.com as we speak. So thank you so much. And we're gonna get your music so we can play it on the Grown Folks Radio. Okay? Is that okay?
Cool.
Thank you
so much.
I'll
send you a couple of MP3s of the new stuff that you've seen on the videos.
Yes, because I was doing my research and stuff.
I appreciate you. You do your homework. You good, girl.
All right, and then I'm gonna send you some other questions later. But all right, thank you so much. I will be communicating with you because I'm doing this 10 days, 5 days, whatever days it's gonna be.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yes. Did you get that knowledge and flow? Yo, he was dropping major gems right here on the grownfolksradio.com. Listen, when God shows up, you just like accept all that he got. So today is such a busy day for me, but I definitely don't look like what I'm going through at this particular time. But I'm grateful. I'm not gonna be before, like the pastor said, I'm not gonna be before you long. Hallelujah. Not gonna be before you long. That's DJ Kid Disco, my partner. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow is Friday. And tomorrow at 3:00, we have an interview. Oh, he fronting on me, but okay. Tomorrow we have an interview right after 30 interviews in 30 days, which will be October 23rd. Tomorrow is Aviance. So we're going to be on Integrated for Good. We're going to be on their platform, talking about all the wonderful things we do. DJ Kid Disco has like this remarkable story, a story that he hasn't shared publicly, but he will tomorrow. So you need to go to Integrate for Good. Integrate for Good.
You threw me under the bus.
Doesn't matter. Let me finish this. Integrate for Good, right? So he's going to tell his story. His story is pretty remarkable. It's transformative, and he's going to get it out, and he's going to show, and he's going to talk to everybody, because Integrate for Good does a lot of work with people who have I don't know, disabilities. I don't want to call it, I guess that's what it is, but disabilities, or whether they have Down syndrome, blindness, or whatever it is, and it do a lot of work with them. But Disco's going to share his story, his very transformative story that's going to really help people see that you can do all things. First of all, you can do all things through Christ, but you can do all things well, and God can open up so many doors for you. So I can't wait for tomorrow, 3:00 after 30 interviews in 30 days. This is what is going down. So you good, Disco? You good? You good? You good? You good? I said that 3, 4, 5 times. You good? You good?
I ain't got no choice. You done threw me out there. Like right under the
Yes.
bus.
Yes. No, I didn't throw you in the bus. I threw you, I didn't throw you in the bus. I placed you where a door should open. Mm. Okay. When doors open, you walk through.
But I wasn't even looking through that door. I was just
but that's the way God, honestly, it's God ordained. You can't tell me that. So it's God ordained. When the door opens, you walk through and allow God to do what it is. The Grown Folks Radio is going to be multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-this. We're going to give back to people. Our goal is to reach people, give back to people, and allow God to just use us in the many ways that He can. So for all of those that watch today, listen today, watch today, everybody all around the world, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias. All that good stuff. I say this from a place when you really don't know what everybody is going through. Life is challenging. You get what I'm saying? But God, life can be very challenging, but God continues to show up and show out. This is just the beginning. Oh my God, what we have coming up tonight is Cindy. I almost called her
tonight.
Cinda, but
Cindy. Tonight is Philly Wonder Woman's show, and
Philly Wonder Woman.
She got more of the P Valley. You know what?
Down in the valley with it. I'm just saying.
I have yet to see that show. I'm such a horrible producer. I have no idea what in the heck she's talking about.
Don't matter. That's on Stars. You have to go. I mean, Stars. Stars. It's on Stars. Down in the valley. I got a shout out to Shay. I don't know if you're still watching, but I forgot to shout you out. Shay is the one that helped me put all this together with Joe Little. So shout out to Shay. She just put the link to the coffee underneath.
Coffee. Oh, the coffee he sold. Yeah, the coffee.
Urbean coffee. She just put that link underneath. So shout out to Shay. You are awesome and amazing. I wanted to tell you that, but even if you're not listening right now, I'm telling you that I'm going to inbox you and tell you that you're awesome and amazing. Thank you for being
Shout out to Y Money. She came to the night show and hung out for a good while and had a ball. Sitting there giggling with the other lady. Man, she talked all about her book, and I mean, she went into detail.
Okay, Y Money, the author.
So for those of y'all that missed it, after the Philly Wonder Woman show, we're going to do the replay of last night's. And I mean, she got down and dirty. Oof.
She got down and dirty, yes. And she says it's not for the sensitive nor the judgmental. The Lifestyle Volume 1 is available on moolahentertainment.com, MOOLAH entertainment.com. Go get her book. We should do a promo. We should do a promo. You should run that promo I did for her. I'm going to send it to you. So you can run it in between in a commercial.
Because you never,
I never
I can make it the commercial.
I did a commercial for her. I put it on Instagram, but I think I deleted it. But I'm going to see whether I did or not.
It's our station. We can run it how we want to.
No, but I think I deleted it. So I'm saying, let me find out. I'll find out. Down in the valley when
how you delete it?
My phone was full. So I did another one for her for this week because her masquerade party is on Saturday. I mean, not on Saturday.
Next Saturday.
On the 31st. So it's on the 31st. So I did another commercial for the 31st. And I was like, well, I probably don't need let me find out. So my phone saves everything because I have the Google Drive. So it's in my Google, probably in my Google Drive. But so I like that shirt. It's blue. Is that blue or white?
No, it's gray. Well,
you know, I don't know glasses on. Look, here you go.
Breeze.
Huh?
It's gray. It's great. Breeze. Yeah. Another MC Breeze
Yes.
creation is what I'm saying. Another MC Breeze creation. He did the
No, I understood what you were saying. MC
you know,
Breeze.
yeah, I got a whole bunch of little goodies from places. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I got them from, because then what are you gonna come to me for? We need you to get the grown folks gear. I ain't gonna tell you where we're getting it from, but you can get the finished product. You can get the finished product now.
How long do they take? How long when you order the shirts, just in general? How long do they take to take? 5 days.
5 to 7 days.
Mm.
But you know the bulk gets you. You know, if you buy, the more you buy, the lower the price is.
No. I get that lower the price. I just needed something tomorrow, but I can get it.
Hey, you can get something.
I got this one in a matter of hours.
Oh, you must have went physically somewhere.
I went to pick it up. It was being made, and I just went to pick it up. Shout out to Jan McKay, CEO Jan McKay.
Wait a minute, I still got a shirt for you still in the package.
Right, that's for next week. That's for the 31st. I
That's
I
gonna be
can
part.
work.
No, that's part of your Halloween.
Yes, it's part of my Halloween gear.
It's part of your costume.
My masquerade. Well, no, it's just gonna be something I wear, but I got my stuff,
Oh, I figured it out. We are going to be there from 6 to 8.
You told her that?
Yeah, because they got better food. I ain't know that.
6 to 8. All right, let me get I gotta go get her. I gotta get my tickets.
I paid for the good food. Shout out
to Gary. Oh, thank you, Gary. Oh, shout out to you watching. Thank you so much. This is just a wrap up to the Joe Little. The Joe Little interview from Rude Boys is written all over your face. We don't have to say a word.
Did you know Gary O was from the place that you pooped on?
I didn't poop on nothing. Uptown.
Uptown. That's right.
Uptown. I don't poop on it. I don't, because Uptown held me down. I just say I just didn't grow up there.
Well, I did. West Oakland. I grew up right where West Oakland started.
Parties in West Oakland. I was throwing events in West Oakland. My friends live in West Oakland. I had no problem with any part of town. My part of town. Word.
I grew up directly across the street from King High School. I could literally sit on my porch and watch it and look at King. Look at Staten Avenue.
So King's right here. You're over here on this side. So
not on the dirty side. We was on the clean side. Because you had two sides of Staten Avenue on Haynes Street. King is at Staten and Haynes. Going down towards Albury Park, that's the dirty side. But if you come back on the other side, going towards Tobin's, towards the cemetery, Limekiln Pike.
You said you were directly across from King, so that means you were right across from it.
Well, not on Staten Avenue. You had Staten Avenue, and then the very next block was a little street, Homer Street. That was my block for 46 years until I sold it last year. 44 years.
Oh wow.
Yep. Yeah, we moved there. We moved there in 76. So Lucinda moved around the corner in 77.
Wow, Uptown, y'all showing your age.
Oh yeah, all of us is from me, Cindy, Gary, Parry, Kev, Cosmic Kev, Thorpe, Ace, Spinbad, oh God, the list goes on and on. All them, Boogie. I know you.
Hey, Monty on the scene is on the scene. She listening.
Monty. Your homie, Walt from Uptown.
Oh, I know. I know. I know who from up there. That's why I said I can't. I love most of the people I know was from up that area. I just happen to not be from the area.
Because we had the best parties. We had the best skating rink. We had some, you know what though? I used to party in Frankfurt, a couple spots. The
I
Blues
didn't
Club.
party. I didn't party at all. I mean, in Frankfurt. I mean, they had the one spot in Frankfurt, which was on Oxford Avenue.
And that place on right there, Adams Avenue. You know what I'm talking about? Right where the Boulevard get raised. Right there, Adams and the Boulevard. It was so many different names.
I think that's the one you're talking about, but that's more like Oxford Avenue, I think.
No, that's Adams Avenue.
Adams.
Across the street from the McDonald's.
You mean that hall? That's a hall.
That was a hall, a club, and everything else.
Oh, was it? Well, I don't know. I never partied there. I went to an event there and stuff like that, but never partied there.
Wait a minute, we talking about the same place. You know how you coming up Adams Avenue? Is that Adams Avenue? Yeah, that's Adams.
I mean, when you say across from actually the McDonald's is not there any longer, right there where the Checkers is, but McDonald's is not there any longer.
What are you talking about? No, that's on the other side. You on the wrong. No, I'm talking about right there before you get to Walmart and all that. That's Adams Avenue. That's Adams in the right below the boulevard.
I can't. You know what? I'm not. Me personally, I don't have a good sense of directions. Period. Like it doesn't matter. Even though I could be grown up there, whatever. I don't have a good. So in my mind, I can't even picture it. So, but Frankfurt, Uptown, wherever you from, no matter what part of town you love, let's show love. We always love. So DJ Kid Disco, we're gonna be back tomorrow with Aviance.
Who?
Aviance. The Bad Girls of R&B, Aviance. They doing their thing. So Aviance is tomorrow. They're an R&B group. 2 young ladies doing their thing. So you'll see them tomorrow, Aviance. Then
you say young like little girls or
no. My age, young.
Liars. Oh, okay.
No. They doing their thing. They doing their thing. So anyway, Aviance, you'll see them. Tomorrow is Aviance. That's the 23rd, 24th is Roxy Romeo, Rise and Grind Morning Show on Power 99. 25th is DJ Active. 26th is Tamika McFadden of Behold.
What happened to the 24th? What happened to the 24th?
24th is Roxy Romeo.
So you're doing a double header?
Yes, of course. Single on a Saturday night is also at 2. So 1 o'clock will be Roxy Romeo. 2 o'clock will be single on a Saturday night with Viva La Vis. And then the 25th is DJ Active. The 26th is Tamika McFadden of Behold Health Magazine. And the 27th, just confirmed, is Brave Williams.
Ray Williams.
Brave Williams. Okay. Brave Williams, she's an actor, singer. She's phenomenal. She's been in, she was on the R&B Divas LA. She was in the movie, a bunch of different movies. Either way, doesn't matter. Okay, don't do that. She's good. Everybody who knows Brave Williams.
No, I need edification on these things because I'm in this media and I have no idea what half these people are. That's bad.
That's all right. It is, but we're gonna find out when you find out. For those that know Brave Williams, she is on the 27th, 28th, 29th. We're still waiting. That's on hold. But the 30th is Antoine Johnson. House of Talent.
Why? Wait a minute. Who's on hold? Who's on first? Wait a minute.
The 28th and 29th is on hold, and 20. Let me go through. 28th and 29th on hold. I'm waiting for confirmations. But on the 30th is the grand finale. You're gonna like it, but we'll talk about more later. But I'm just going through the recent confirmation, which was Brave Williams, the multi-talented actress, all that. Brave Williams.
What has she been in?
She's been in a few things. I'll tell you later. You'll listen to it later.
Well, I need to know who these people are so I don't be looking dumb.
Okay, well, you got time before then. I can't go through her whole resume right now. I know she's a singer. She has songs out. She got a song out right now. She, like I said, she was on R&B Divas LA. She was on this, she was in this other movie. I love this movie. It was, I can't remember the name right now. But anyway, she's literally a legit superstar. So.
Well, if she wasn't, it's just, if they on CNN, I don't know. If it ain't the game, I don't know.
Okay, well, that's what's up. All right, y'all.
Really.
I'm going to get out of here. I got another interview on DJ Homeboy Mac. He's interviewing me on his platform at 4:00, and I need to eat. I need to get my life and get my life.
Well, I've got to get myself ready for 8:00 for
Lucinda Trotter, Philly Wonder Woman.
I got
Yes.
3 things going on at once because the debate is tonight and the Eagles play the Giants tonight.
Tonight?
And
Wow, that is a lot.
I got the TV right here, so I'm gonna be while Lucinda's doing her thing. Yeah, you got 5 minutes to break. Yeah, I can't miss the debate. That's like I really got to just be the producer on this one. And then I got to replay. We're going to replay last night's interview. Y'all gonna love that. That wasn't an interview, and it wasn't even an interview. That was a discussion. Man,
it's a discussion. It's all good. So y'all keep watching, keep listening. TheGrownFolksRadio.com.
And remember, it's R-rated. I ain't even gonna say and try to. No, your kids should be asleep.
That's tonight. You go ahead already. Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
Oh, that's the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check this show out and see what's the big deal. Everybody I talk to is like, "Oh yeah, that's the bomb. I love that show." So I gotta see what the big deal is.
Down in the valley where the men get naked.
Because everybody talk about it. So.
Well, that's why they're gonna be on there tonight. She got Clifford coming.
Uncle Cliff. I keep hearing about this Uncle Clifford dude. Like everybody.
Is he coming?
You gotta ask. You gotta ask the Wonder Woman. She, I'm just a producer on this gig. I'm just part of the team. She's the superstar tonight. I don't know. Wasn't my thing. But oh, and don't forget, y'all. Tomorrow at 11:00 is when the next episode 25 of the PPC podcast, produced by
DJ Kid Disco.
The next episode comes out Friday, and we got new beats. Shout out to DJ Larry Legend, Sakeen Beats, and Chain Stokes. They supplied us some more beats for Cinda.
Yes, that's what's up.
And her guest this week is Larissa. I forget her last name. Oh man, I did it again. I'm bad with that. She's a phenomenal filmmaker, and she actually made the film that Cinda just came back from. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go eat. You're gonna go do your interview.
Did your food come?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
good for you.
Atlanta's wings. I got 20 wings, and I already ate the burger while you was
I figured you was eating or something. You wouldn't just not eat. But all right, well, Facebook, I'm gonna just find time on Facebook real quick. All right, y'all, Facebook, thank you so much. Thank you, YouTube. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to Single on a Saturday Night. Subscribe to Shelly Show Williams. Subscribe to thegrownfolksradio.com. All YouTube out there, subscribe. And Periscope, subscribe as well. Like, follow, all that good stuff. Don't forget to continue to listen to thegrownfolksradio.com. Don't forget to listen to last night. Oh, shout out to Tracy Lee. Happy birthday, Trey Lee. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Trey Lee. Happy birthday, Tracy Lee.
What up, Trey? What up, Trey?
Yes, his episode of Single on a Saturday Night aired on television last night. I forgot to promote it.
You really did, because I really would like this.
Yes. I did forget to promote that, but it did air last night on Single on a Saturday Night on Comcast and Fios. But his episode aired last night.
Yeah, let us know about this stuff. Don't tell us about it afterwards. Yeah, it was a good thing. Well,
okay, well, it happens.
Every once in a while. Yeah, every once in a blue moon. It never.
It
rarely happens. It rarely happens.
I had to take my boo to the shop. I had to give up all power of my computer with all my stuff on it. I couldn't get to my documents, couldn't get to my work. Yeah, that's a lot for me. That's a lot.
No, I feel you on that. Hey, my Bible is missing right now.
No, you
So
got all. You didn't even use this one.
that's still my Bible. No, you don't understand. That's my actual DJ laptop. So to a DJ, the laptop that you use to actually spin with, that's your Bible. You don't get that to nobody. So
Who's
I'm
like,
a
I don't even
real
use this one, but that's all right.
no, no,
We
no, no,
got
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I say I don't use it because I haven't done any live gigs, but that's my live gig. That's the joint. That's my road joint that I take. You know, when I'm doing a gig, but I ain't did no live gigs. I haven't done any live gigs since March, since the country shut down.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna go. All I'm saying is let's keep going. See you tomorrow. Tonight is this Lucinda with the P Valley crew tonight at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, I'll be back with Alviance is the interview for tomorrow. Alviance, then Roxy Romeo, then the list goes on and on. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I'm going to say bye, Facebook, bye, grownfolksradio.com. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to stop